Each year, our next guest, who is ageless, by the way, shares a closer look at a handful of commercials selected as the best in the business.
The honorees include 3 ads from a New York Times campaign, Truth is Worth It, highlighting freedom of the press and the tireless work of investigative reporters.
I know that's not true.
I'm an immigration reporter here at the Times. Deadline is noon tomorrow.
But I have this number. I need you to tell me if you've seen this number. I just confirm this. I just got another person at DHS to confirm this.
Joining us with more outstanding ads, Matt Miller, CEO and president of the Association of Independent Commercial Producers, who should be in an Oil of Olay ad. The guys who say you are ageless.
Handsome man.
Before we get to a few more of these ads, quickly tell us about the AICP and the criteria for selecting the winners.
Well, this is the 28th year of the show that we do in conjunction with the Museum of Modern Art in New York. So the whole idea is artistry and craft. So there's an award show down the street that happens once a year for film, and we sort of took a page out of the book of looking at craft as being the criteria in the various categories. So that's the lens that we look at commercials
as opposed to selling soap.
Right, as opposed to best automotive ad.
Right.
You know, we really are looking at the craftsmanship and best cinematography and direction and writing and use of humor and on and on.
All right, let's get to it. Our first ad is Best in Show. It's Nike's Dream Crazier, narrated by the tennis champion Serena Williams.
If we want to play against men, we're nuts. And if we dream of equal opportunity, delusional. And if we get angry, we're hysterical, irrational, or just being crazy. A woman dunking? Crazy. Coaching an NBA team? Crazy. A woman competing in a hit job? Changing her sport? Landing a double cork 1080? Or winning 23 Grand Slams, having a baby, and then coming back for more? Crazy, 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 and crazy. So if they want to call you crazy, fine. Show them what crazy can do.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
Fantastic. Best to show this year, you know, advertising excellence single commercial, as well as cause marketing, which is a really important aspect, right? It's the female narrative. Kim Garrick, the director, told the story of women athletes in a way that a woman would have to tell that story. But Nike wanting to tell that story, this aired first on the Oscar telecast, which is kind of interesting because a lot of sports ads in the past air on the Super Bowl. So it's really interesting to look at the audience and look at the narrative and what they have to say.
We'll get to our next ad. It's by Apple, received honors for Best Licensed Soundtrack and Production Design. Take a look.
If you're a great romance student and you're lonesome for a friend, darling, you need never be. There's always me.
Yeah, Apple's so good at showing off their product attributes, but doing it in a fun way, and using music, which is another one of their platforms. But last couple of years, they've turned up their marketing in a big way. They've hired a team of some of the best creative people from the ad industry in-house, working with them. Tor Marin runs that group. They've now brought on Nick Law, another rock star in advertising, and they just keep cranking it out and moving their bar higher. So they did an amazing job with both finding the right soundtrack, the right casting, and telling the story of group FaceTime.
All came together. Idris Elba, box office, a hot ticket, the sexiest man alive. The next ad features a very comical side of a serious actor as he tries to set up a new website.
Back to the website.
I think we should start possibly with, you know,
Possibly.
I was voted the sexiest man on the earth.
You said that already, actually, but
No, I just
said
told
it
you
a
that.
number of times. I heard you saying it to the caterers, actually.
I didn't say it to the caterers.
We all heard it, didn't we?
Point is, no one heard
No,
it.
but moving on from that,
Point
I think
is,
we've all heard that
I
enough times.
think we should put it in there.
No more mentioning of the sexiest man. What else do you do?
I play tech house.
Sounds brilliant. That sounds like the end of
Wait.
He's great, but she's great. Opposite him.
She's
Yeah.
amazing. And and you put those two in the hands of Spike Jonze, and you get an amazing film that's now been seen on the internet about just YouTube, I think 10 million times.
Oh,
right?
wow.
And so they put out the story. Squarespace comes in. They were advertising on the Super Bowl every year. They skipped it this year. They made this film and put it out there and got big grades with it.
Wow.
All right. Well, the 2019 AICP show and Next Awards are tonight at One Culver on Washington Boulevard in Culver City. For more information and tickets, go to AICP.com. Good to see you, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Great to be here.